found a smith as we approached that day. First girl we met in this new town, she was toiling a blacksmith's fire, displaying wares all around. Because Kirill's pride and joy is a cuddly toy, keeping him safe, never alone. And what he needs is a girl like you to forge some armor of his own. So have you got to deal for me, baby? Deal for me, baby. So have you got to deal for me, baby? Deal for me, baby. So have you got to deal for me, baby? Deal for me, baby. An armor my bear. A deal is struck to armor the bear. Krill will not take no for an answer. News of festival happening here, contest, competition, and a chance for I to shine, so I do inquire. Where do I take the stage in Dice and Desire?
Cancel the Battle of the Bards, my good man, because the winner is here.
Well, the man is actually talking to a couple of people, and it's...
I was well aware of that. Yeah,
the DM.
No impact on what happened.
The DM definitely said that. So the man is talking to a couple of people, but he sees you over his shoulder, impatiently wanting to talk to him. Fortunately enough, the two people leave, and he beckons you over and goes, "Hello."
Cancel the Battle of the Bards, my good man. The winner is here.
Oh, deja vu. I feel like I've heard this before. Battle of the Bards, you say? I mean, are you a bard?
I really like this guy's accent.
Am I a bard?
You...
I'm the bard. Dweezil Vanderveer, Songs of the Sword Coast.
Dweezil Vanderveer. Let me have a look at my sheet here. He looks down at what you, from where you are now. Where are the rest of you, by the way? Have you walked up, or are you in the back, sort of like?
Yeah, I'm with Dweezil.
Yeah, I'll go out with him.
You sort of,
like a little posse. Cool.
You look down on the table, and there appears to be sort of a crude home, well, not that crude, but a homemade sort of map of the festival, and you can see various events on there. And the man is flicking anxiously through some papers. Dweezil. What was it? What was you entering?
Battle of the Bards, sir.
Yes, that's right, Bards. You say you're a bard. We'll see about that. I don't see any Dweezil on my list. There is a spot open if you want to enter, but...
Oh, absolutely. I assumed that my people had contacted. Perhaps there'd been a breakdown in communication. I did instruct my agent to phone, or no, to ride ahead.
Phone? What's this phone business all about? Tell me.
Foam. It's like a spongy material. I did instruct my agent to ride ahead, but obviously the woods around town are quite treacherous. Perhaps he didn't get it. Oh dear. I do hope he's okay.
Terrible business, it sounds like. Anyway, I can put you in. We do have a spot available. So there is an entry fee for Battle of the Bards. I hope you understand this. It's let me have a look. He's flicking through. Yes, 10 gold pieces, but if you win, you'll get 60 back.
That seems a reasonable wager.
Okay, do you want me to...
How many bards are there?
It's 1-on-1.
Just the way I like it. It's unusual for you to result, but I'll take it.
So shall I put you in?
I just turn around and look at the others, because obviously I'm kind of responsible for the money. Dweezil 100% would not just commit to spending any amount of over kind of 4 or 5 gold pieces without the consensus of the group. So I just turn around to the others and raise my eyes as if to say, I think this is a good idea.
I don't know, Dweezil, it's a bit expensive. I feel like you need to be more fiscally responsible.
10 gold pieces is but a piss in the ocean, whereas 60 gold pieces could make many of our dreams come true.
That's like a suit of armor and a half for Mosey.
I turn around and I slam 10 gold pieces down on the desk.
Thank you. I mean, No need to slam it. Sorry, your name was Dwurzel Bombi.
Dweezil Van Zafir, sir.
Dweezil Van Zafir, that's the one. I used to
We
know.
are his backup singers.
It is, unfortunately.
Dweezettes.
Sorry, I did explain it is only 1-on-1, I'm afraid. You guys... There are other games you can play, though, you guys. Did you want to play some games?
Yes,
guys.
please.
What
What kind of games are there?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I like you, actually. What's your name?
Well, how do you not know my name? I've forgotten my name.
Well, you've not... Well, okay, then what's my name?
Bob.
No, so you don't know my name, I don't know yours. Let's carry on. Okie dokie. Well, we've got a number of events that still have some slots to fill. You look like kind of guys that'd like to fill some slots, am I right?
Many at one time, my good sir.
This character never intended to be quite this crude, but he's turned out to be it on the night. Right, we've got... This is remarkable, actually. There's 5 of you, and I've got exactly 5 slots here available. It's remarkable, really, how this is. It's almost like it was planned. Okay, we've got. Any of you good archers?
I guess.
Excellent. What's your name, fellow?
My name is Derek.
Derek. Oh, you don't look like a Derek. I've never heard of a gnome Derek. Must be one of
Crew
those.
goes, but
You
I
will
thought
have by
you
the
were-
time the day is through, my friend.
Crew goes, I thought you're... And then I go, are you doing a bit? Are you doing a bit? Is this a bit?
We're here for a heist. I don't really want to be using my real name.
Yes, this is Derek.
Okay.
Yes, I Dweezil Van Zafir can attest to this man's name being Derek.
Okay.
You should have stuck with a name that you thought your name was.
I can put you down for the archery. It's another 10 gold pieces. Prize on this one's 50 gold pieces. Not quite as good as the Battle of the Bards, but
Yeah, I mean, getting a good shot with a weapon is definitely worthy of less of a price than just singing at people. Yeah, fine. A lethal weapon, I suppose. Dweezil's singing can be lethal. But I'll just pony up the money for that myself.
okie dokie. Next up, what have we got here? Ooh, this one's a good one. It's a bit of luck, this one. Find the treasure. It's quite simple. You've just got to find some treasure. Anyone fancy that?
So what are the other events before we make our minds up?
Yeah, I kind of wish I'd asked that myself.
Again, I like you, sir. You're a thinker, just like me. What is your name? Doesn't matter. You don't know my name. So
You're
we've got...
Bob! I just told you your name's Bob. Or maybe my name's Bob. Am I Bob?
One of us is Bob. That's great. Okay, we've also got Ride the Bull. We've got a lovely little game by the name of Holes. And and also there is the finale, which is Tug of War. Now, let me tell you about
that.
Now, listen, I thought you would, you big guy there. You look like a big boy.
Big boy, tis
yeah.
I.
Now, the Tug of War, we can't just let anybody in with Tug of War. Unfortunately, you do have to qualify for Tug of War, and that involves taking part in other contests. So, unfortunately, until you've all...
I'll take holes.
What?
Okey-doke.
What on earth are you doing, man?
Don't worry, Dragon. You can ride a bull, and I reckon you've done that before, haven't you?
Well, listen, I'm not saying I haven't, but do you know what? Do you have any idea how many things I've stuck these fingers in?
A few?
He's got to do something with those teeth.
Fine, I'll take
Right.
the bull. Sounds
Right.
easy.
So, hang on a
Yes, I
second.
will be finding things then.
Okie dokie, let me put these names down. So it's Derek for the archery, it's Bob for find the treasure, riding the bull is Dragon Boy, and Holds is Big Green. Okie dokie, lovely stuff. Right
my
then,
name is Bill.
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 Well, I've already written in Green Boy.
That
I can't change it now, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Can you at least put Dragon Boy, the bringer of omens?
No. This slip is far too small, I'm afraid. This slip is far too small. Okie dokie. Right, so and he points back to Dweezil. Right, coming back to you, Battle of the Bards. You want to take part? Unfortunately, it's not just yet. We've got a couple of other bards going on at the moment. So the other events are pretty much just ad hoc. You can just turn up as and when. Yes, please just. Is there anything else you want from me? You'll be alerted when it's time for your time to battle the bard.
Do Dragon Boy, Big Green, and Bob not have to pay an entry fee for their events?
Good point, actually. Good point. Thank you. Otherwise, I would have let you in for free, and you could have just won. Excellent point. Sorry, it's the charming old man over there just confused me. Okie dokie. Let's have a little look. So, Derek, you're doing the archery. You've given me 10 gold pieces. That's good. Makes a note of that. Find the treasure. Well, that's a bit of an odd one, actually. You have to pay at the stall. It's going to be 1 gold piece per guess. He'll explain it more to you, but it's 1 gold piece per guess. So you'll pay that to I think that's Lark that's working on that one. 10 gold pieces for Rider Bull.
It's a fair price, and I'm happy to pay it.
Excellent. It is 50 gold pieces, so
of course.
It's good. It's a good win. And same with, an odd one, again, holds. You have to pay the guy there. Lad by the name of Maldot. I don't really know much about Maldot. You'll see about Maldot. But, that's another 10 gold pieces. Now, the prize on that can be quite substantial, though. He'll explain more.
And what was your name, my good man?
Oh, thank you very much for asking. My name is Papa.
Papa.
Papa, yes. P-A''Pa.
And Papa, it's been many years since I came to the Festival of Aegon.
Oh, you've been here before?
Oh, but I was very drunk. So could you remind me what the celebration is for?
Of course I can. It's wonderful that you ask. Excellent. Aegon was an old forgotten god, really. He was the god of contest. And so we like to, as you can probably see around here, we get a few nobles coming here from Waterdeep. And, we like to give them a good time and give them some places to win some money and lose some money. And, everyone has a good time. It's once a year. Remarkable you've turned up on this day of all days. So it's all about, thanking the god of Aegon for contests and winning and losing.
Wow, so it sounds like there's actually quite a lot of money in the town at the moment, isn't there? I suppose that brings with it heightened security and what have you.
Yes, I mean, we do work a little bit on the trust system here, we're all us natives of Amphal are pretty trustworthy people, and the nobles aren't going to be coming here and stealing from each other. So we, generally speaking, I mean, we do have guards. We're not idiots by any means.
Of course.
So he points in. You see a few of the guards milling around, but it's nothing heightened by any means.
Well, listen, Papa, if you do run into any trouble, be the first to let us know. We can assist you with anything that goes awry. We're do-gooders by name.
Excellent. Okay.
Nature.
Okay. If anything happens, I will make sure to shout for Dweezil, Derek, Bob, Bill, and Dragon Boy. Excellent. Okay. That's fine. Dragon Boy, bringer of almonds. Excellent. Yes, bringer of almonds. Excellent.
That's close enough.
Excellent. There is actually some other people waiting to come in, although I don't really have any spots left for them. But we'll deal with that in a second. Are you right to go on in now?
Let's get on with it. Yes.
Yeah.
Good, because this voice was getting a bit annoying.
Okay, goodbye, Papa.
Bye, and I'll tell you what, come and see me afterwards. We'll have a drink or something.
The cursed versions of our characters that I've drawn, I'm going to rewrite their names from this above.
I enjoyed Papa. I liked him. Right, so just to give you a bit of context.
That means mine's still the same, but ugly.
So yours, Dweezil, yours is sort of a bit more scheduled, and you'll get called for yours when it's the appropriate time. The rest of you, pretty much, you can go to your stalls and hopefully they're available and free.
Should we go to them one at a time so we can cheer each other on?
Yes,
I want to see
I'm
what.
quite intrigued to see the holes first, to be honest.
You want to go to holes?
I think so.
Everyone happy with
Like to
holes?
see it.
Yes,
Let's
yes.
see what the hells are going on.
Dweezil says to Krill before we go, Krill, the man on this stall his name is Maldot. Perhaps if you were to convince him that Papa had sent you and had gifted you some free tries, that might be a fun game, a fun extra game.
Yes.
Okay. So you're looking.
Probably needed persuading to do a bad deed.
You're looking around. You've not asked anybody, so you're just stumbling around the festival. You see, various stalls. You see a couple of, a couple of pop-up inns serving food and drink. You see another stall with potions on. You see some various other bits and bobs. You see that obviously competitions, races and tests of strength and skill. And as you're walking around and joining in with the festivities, you suddenly see a stall very much unlike anything else that you've seen so far. Basically, in front of you is a wooden wall, and it's about, how tall are you? 7 foot?
Ow.
Yeah. So it's about 10 foot. Sort of clears your height quite easily. And it's 10, 15 foot wide. And in the middle is just like this curtain. Again, probably about 7 foot high doorway, but with a curtain there. And scrawled on the right, smeared almost, is the word holes in red.
Ooh.
And there's just like, on each of the letters, there's just like small, sort of like thin droplets. Not droplets, but streaks. And standing outside, just having a cheeky fag, if you will. There's just this young, I wouldn't say teenager, but sort of quite a young looking man. And he's sort of like, just standing there, smoking casually.
I think you mean pipe as well, not cigarettes.
No, he's got a cigarette. It's probably not canon, but he's somehow found a cigarette in this world, the one and only cigarette.
Oh, okay. Is he in leather, biker gear as well? That's how I kind of picture him right now.
That's the thing I like about high school kids. Right, so what do you want to do?
I've forgotten it. Dweezil, I've forgotten his name.
His name is Maldot.
Malden, yes, he flicks.
He's a salty boy.
Maldot. Are you Maldot?
And he just flicks away his cigarette-shaped pipe onto the ground. He says, "Oh, hello. I am Maldot."
We were speaking to Poppy, and he said to come here to play a game of holes.
Oh, you're here for holes. Interesting. Puppy, I don't know Puppy. Who's this Puppy?
Papa.
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 Oh, Papa. Oh, I know Papa very
It's
well.
a bit of an echo.
Interesting. You're here to play holes, is that right? Okie dokie, let us go through. But unfortunately, gentlemen, only one may enter the player.
What? That's a weirdly worded sentence.
Whose holes are these?
I said what I said. Please.
If he's only going in one hole,
and
does
he-
that
and
make
he-
him a player?
And he backs through the curtain, and
Quinch.
he's
Quinch.
Yes.
Quinch, you can do
Yes.
this. Skrill.
I was just going to say I'm not
I'm
playing.
Krill.
stood adjacent, like, why are you going?
Krill, you've got this. And I offer him a fist bump.
Krill just puts your entire hand within his and just shakes it, because you've never done a fist bump before.
And he absorbs a bardic inspiration die.
Oh, okay. And with that, he gives a little as it rushes through him.
Jesus Christ, what does bardic inspiration do to you?
When I fist it into you.
There's a lot of sexual innuendo going around holes. Right, so he's backing away into, like, he's going, and all you can see, like, at one point, all you can see is just his two arms out of the curtain, just like this, sort of like,
Krill
teasing you into holes.
Krill clenches his butt cheeks and follows.
Okay. You walk through the curtain somewhat trepidatiously. That's probably not a word, but
Great word.
you walk in and you find yourself in a fairly small room. It's clear that there's more to this. This is just like a holding room. This is just like a waiting room. He draws back the curtain. You guys can probably still hear this part, but he says, right, okay, you're in holes. We have 2 rules in holes. Firstly, no magic, no hocus pocus. This is purely a game of skill and bravery. Second rule, do not tell anybody, not even your friends out there, what you are about to see. This is for your eyes only. Do they sound acceptable terms?
Yes. Yes,
Did
yes, they are.
you also forget the third rule, which is to pay Maldot?
We are coming to...
Shut the fuck up.
Old man out there, I had not forgotten about the price, but I must ask these rules first before I take the money. Do you accept the terms of holes?
Yes, I do.
Excellent, excellent. May I please have 10 gold pieces? He holds out his hand.
Did I not pay Papa? I think I paid Papa.
That is not the arrangement that we have with Papa, and he knows that.
You may want to take this up with Papa.
I'd rather take your money.
Listen, I'll pay this time, but I think you really need to speak to Papa about the way things are done round here.
Can I have a persuasion check, please?
16.
16. No, Papa has been doing this for many years.
It's probably my mistake. Okay, let's just get on with it. This whole area creeps me out. I'd rather just... And then he hands the 10 gold pieces.
Excellent. Well, prepare to enter holes.
You're enjoying this a bit too much.
Listen.
That before.
There's 6 events here. This was one I was very much looking forward to doing. Right.
Nice.
He pulls back a curtain and points you inside. You entering?
Oh, fuck.
Enter the holes.
Yeah, I will.
Can I lean in the curtain and just say, do you want me to take the bear?
Yes,
The
the
bear's
at
back
the
with the...
armory.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, did you leave it?
Yeah.
Probably for the best, really.
I would not bring Mr. Mosey into this.
Krill, when you are invited into a hole and the curtain is peeled back, you will always enter, my friend.
So as you pass through the curtain, you find yourself in a bigger room. Very simple. Now that you're inside, you can see that essentially this stall is one big wooden cube. All the way round, there's literally a wooden ceiling, 4 wooden walls. Literally no one can see inside holes. There's no decor in here either. Like, this is very basic. This is literally this. Maldot is essentially like a teenage boy or very young, and it's just something
He sounds creepy for a teenage boy.
He's knocked this together very easily.
I assume that we're out of earshot now as well, right?
Yeah, this is all for Sam. This is Krill is the only person that gets to experience holes in any sensory way. The only thing in here, the only 2, shall we call them decorations, is lighting. It is red in here. He's got lamps all around the place. The place is just lit in red. It's Roxanne from the song would very much enjoy this place. The only other thing that you notice is a 5-foot mound in the middle of this room. sort of rock and dirt and just detritus. It's just shit. What you do notice is this mound also has several conveniently placed holes around it. All pretty much.
You'll remember what happened last time. Someone got a bit curious about a rock with holes in.
All pretty much big enough to fit a hand.
Flash Gordon vibes, isn't it?
So here we are. Holes. Scared?
Not particularly.
You look scared.
Of you, yes.
I pretend I didn't hear that. So, 10 gold pieces. What does that get you?
Again.
10 gold pieces gets you the opportunity to enter a hole with your hand. Put your hand inside the hole, and if you can take it out, you'll win 1 gold piece. Now you're thinking 10 gold pieces to win 1 gold piece. That's ridiculous, isn't it, Maldot? And you're right, it is. I'll give you the opportunity to double your prize by putting your hand in a second hole. 2 gold pieces. Still pretty poor, isn't it? Third hole. 4 gold pieces. Fourth hole. 8 gold pieces. 16. 32. 64 gold pieces. And all you've got to do is put your hand inside these holes. What could go wrong? Oh, that's right. If you get bitten, and she's hungry, if you get bitten, you lose it all.
Okay, but just doing some quick maths, quick. 4, 8. 64 gold pieces would mean putting it in every hole.
1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. 64 would mean put it in 7 of the holes. There are 8 holes.
I believe that there were only 6.
Incorrect. I know my own game. You did make me question it a little bit. Didn't like that.
Fuck. Yeah, why not?
Well, you've given me the 10 gold pieces, so you can just leave if you want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, lovely. Can you please then roll me a d8?
A nice 1 to start.
Nice one. You put your arm in. Nothing happens. You take your arm out. Right. Well, we know she's not in hole number 1, don't we? 1 gold piece, and he puts 1 gold piece on a table that has just appeared. On the ground. There's no table. I lied. He holds out 1 gold piece for you. You can take this 1 gold piece and leave. You can put your hand in another hole.
I shall carry on.
Okie dokie. Please roll me a D8 in character. I don't know why I'm saying it in character.
A 1 again.
Krill gets out his dice.
A 1 again. Can you roll it again then, please? Obviously, no do-overs.
Just keep putting it in the same hole 8 times.
Just keep there for 100 years. Roll D8.
3.
3. You put your hand into hole number 3. Nothing happens. You pull it out.
Currently only 8 gold pieces down.
So that's 2 gold pieces. You feeling brave, boy?
I am brave.
Would you like to go for a third hole?
Oh, absolutely.
Excellent. Please put your arm in another hole. Roll me a D8.
7.
7.
Oh.
You put your... Which arm are you putting in out of interest? What arm do you see it as? Your right or your left?
Oh dear.
I'm putting it in the one with the massive spiked gauntlet on it.
Okay. So you put your arm in. Nothing happens.
Ooh. 6 down.
4 gold pieces. We're getting a little bit tastier now. Only 2 more and you've made your money back. They're just holes at the end of the day, aren't they? I mean, it's not like you've got to have any skill or anything here. It's just a bit of luck, isn't it? You look like a man who's seen a mound with holes in.
The scene cuts to the remaining 4 people outside, and they're all just looking at each other. And
How long do we wait until we assume he's dead?
Back inside. Krill, would you like another hole?
Yes.
Maldot mused.
He said out loud in character.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, can you roll another D6 then, please? D8, sorry.
D6.
D8.
4.
4.
4.
Armin. Nothing happened.
oh,
8.
2 down.
8 gold pieces. Not many people get this far. Few people back away by now. Or she gets them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you like to go for a 5th hole? The legendary 5th hole. 16 gold pieces. You walk away a winner. I can give you a winner's trophy.
Come on.
You doing it?
Yeah, carry on.
Oh, sorry. Did you say yes? Did I miss you saying yes?
No, I didn't say yes.
I was trying to telepathically communicate with Krill from outside.
Great for a podcast, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so go on then, roll me. I'll tell you what, let's speed this up. Roll me a D4.
Oh.
I'll put that to whatever the remaining ones are.
2.
So that would be hole number 5. Rather nervously now, as you're realising that you're running out of holes, you put your arm in. Nothing happens. 16 gold pieces. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
That is a 6 gold piece turnaround. Would you care to go for 32 gold pieces? You look like the kind of man who's got money to burn. Looks like he has a lot of things
It's
that you like to
less
spend
money
that
to
on.
burn. I have money I need to make back. Yes, let's carry on.
There are about 3 holes. If you correctly guess the last 2, that's 64. So you going for it?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, roll me a D6.
6.
Hole number 8.
Oh.
Oh.
Arm in. Arm out.
Oh.
Oh.
32 gold pieces. My goodness. I can tell you now, it's been 5 years since anybody got that far.
Wow.
You've got 2 holes, a 50-50 chance of winning 64 gold pieces. What do you want to do? Maldot knows what you should do.
Can I ask the audience?
There is no audience. It's
Can I
just
phone a friend?
no. It's just you and I. Remember, no one can know what happened in this room.
So tempting to metagame and tell Dabov to do his weird communication cantrip and send a message.
Can't
No
see him though,
magic
can
in
you?
there.
You have to see him, though, can't you?
I think I need to know where he is. So yeah, I think I'd need to know his position within thing. I mean, I could always send in the weasel, but
He's already in there.
Why did you not get the weasel some armour?
I was actually going to ask on the way out. Like, I was legitimately going to.
You can just get a tin can. Just wrap it in a tin can. Have you asked me yet if I want to carry on?
Yeah. You've got 50-50 chance.
Yes,
You wish to go for the big money?
I do.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness. And with that, he just knocks on the top of the mound. And you hear some scurrying inside.
Oh.
It's clear that he's basically told them
Shuffling
to
the
move.
deck.
Yeah. Can you please roll me a D? Any? Well, they're all even. So any even dice. Any of the even ones.
I will go for a D20.
So, I thought you were going to say D4 like a pervert.
So 1 to 10 is hole 2. 11 to 20 is hole 6.
It's a natural 20, and I'm really hoping this ends up lucky.
You put your hand in. Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed this episode, hit the subscribe button on your favourite podcast app to ensure you don't miss any future instalments of Dice and Desire. And in the meantime, if you want to interact with us, come and find us on Twitter and Instagram @Dice and Desire.